Well, hey everybody, it's Pastor Andrew here from New Hope UMC in Gainesville, Georgia. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Just wanted to jump on real quick with a quick midweek update about everything happening in the life of the church and kind of let you know where we're at in worship, where we're heading this Sunday, and hopefully you'll get excited, get plugged in, maybe even invite somebody to join you as we worship together. So last Sunday was a big day. We had World Communion Sunday as we celebrated with other believers all around the world as we came to the Lord's table and we celebrated Holy Communion. We also, last Sunday, kicked off a brand new series called The Treasures of the Transformed Life. And we talked all about this idea of beginning. We started with the image of the old well pump here. And that was our visual, and we talked about that idea of as we begun about priming the pump. About the fact that this well pump's no good if all you do is pump and pump and pump, but you never pour a little bit of water in the top. You never prime the pump. That we've got to be willing at the beginning to put something in to trust that God is going to overflow that and pour so much more out. Well, this Sunday for week 2 of Treasures of Transformed Life, we're going to continue with this image of the well pump. And we're going to continue with this idea of what happens when we put in the work, when we're willing to fully surrender. And what we talked about last week is when we do that, that God is going to pour out blessings upon us. So this week's image is the pump bucket. The item, the thing that catches that water when it comes out of the pump. Because the pump doesn't do us any good if the water just falls on the ground and turns into mud or evaporates. That we've got to harness those blessings and use them. We're going to talk about this week all those ways that we catch those blessings. That when we fully dive in and we fully trust God and He pours out His blessing on us, how we can catch those blessings and we can use them and we can continue to bless those around us, certainly in our community and all around us. So I hope you'll be with us, whether that's online or whether that's here in person or even out front for our driving experience. I hope that you will invite someone else to join you. If you're worshiping online, share the link. Invite them to watch along with you. If you're worshiping in person, come and join us. Just all you got to do is make your reservation. You can respond to this video. You can call the church office. You can email me at acovington@newhopeumc.org or my assistant Robin at info@newhopeumc.org. Just let us know you're coming so we can make sure we've got a safe space for you. We're excited. We've started to really start to get close to capacity at our 11 o'clock service. So we'd love to invite you to, if you've never been to a 9 o'clock service, the two services are identical right now. They're a mix of contemporary and traditional worship. So come try a 9 o'clock service. But also I'm excited to say that today we were able to add more seating into our sanctuary, so that increases our capacity for how many people we can safely seat in the sanctuary. So make those reservations. Let us know you're coming. We'd love to have you worship with us this Sunday on week 2. I also wanted to let you know we introduced something new last week in the sanctuary. We skip every other row as folks come in for worship, and you will see on the seats 2 little cards. One says 9 a.m. and one says 11 a.m. So what we're doing is we're assigning every other pew to be either a 9 a.m. pew or an 11 a.m. pew, which means not only are we skipping a row, but we're also making it where you are not going to sit in a seat that someone's already sat in that day. We are, of course, fogging and disinfecting between every single service, just like we do every day at the end of preschool, and like we always do anytime a group comes into the church. But just for that added measure of safety, we're going to assign rows 9 or 11. So when you come in, make sure to check the end of the row that you want to sit on and make sure that it's the right one for your correct service. So it'll be a 9 a.m. or an 11 a.m. row. And that way you know that you are sitting in a fresh, disinfected, clean seat that no one else has sat in recently. So just another way we can try to make sure that we are as comfortable as possible returning to worship in person and trying to keep you as safe as we possibly can. Friends, I'm so looking forward to what God is going to do during this series. I believe that last Sunday was a fantastic day as we came together, as we together primed the pump. And I think it's going to be just as awesome this Sunday when we come together and we start talking about how we receive God's blessings and let those blessings touch all of those around us. If you ever need anything from me, feel free to call the office, send me an email, reach out. I'd love to talk with you, to counsel with you, to pray with you, whatever it is that I can do to bless you and be with you. I know these are unusual times and there's a lot of uncertainty. If there's anything I can do to care for you or anyone that you love, I would love to do that for you. So make those reservations. Plan to be with us in worship at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m., online, in person, or out front. It's going to be a great day of worship here at New Hope UMC in Gainesville, Georgia. See you Sunday, online or in person.